Hello, great people of the internet. James the Red Panda here. This is part 3 of the Crittervile National Railway Rider's Guide. This one is special because not only does it have the characters, it also has new liveries, story ideas, and more. Alright, with all that out of the way, let's just get into this. This is Reginald. He is based on the LBSER E2 class tank engine, if that wasn't obvious already. He suffers from frequent engine failures due to his boiler being very thirsty. Due to this, he can only travel short distances without needing a refill. So he's not really trusted with freight trains or any train, to be honest. Just shunting duties. He's a decent sort of engine, really. But due to his frequent engine failures, they all just feel sorry for him. This is Braxton. He is based on the LMS 8F. He can usually be seen taking long-distance goods trains. Due to his size and strength, he usually picks on smaller tank engines, like, Tim, Reginald, Percival, those three. Picks on them because they're not as big as him. This is Bert. And Ernie. I'm sorry. That was supposed to be like a Sesame Street reference, but I didn't realize that, so. And they usually be seen working together, pulling passenger trains. Personality is that one is carefree, and the other is more sensible. Which one is which, I'll let you decide. So that's all the characters I have made so far. Now on to liveries. Livery is the standard red with green lining livery. This is given to passenger engines and mixed traffic engines. The next one is black with gold lining, and this is usually given to freight engines. This is the dark blue with green lining livery, only given to the most pristine of engines. And the final livery is the orange with dark green lining. This is usually given to shunters. Now, it is time for story ideas. The first idea I have is a story called Hot Off the Press. And before I start, I just have to mention that the Nightmare Critters and the Smiling Critters are in the same universe as the Railway Critters, so. Anyway, the Nightmare Critters are hanging out near the railway when one of them insults Simon, who says that his fire breath does nothing. He retaliates, saying that it does do something. So then the same Nightmare Critter asks him to prove it. He doesn't want to set the forest on fire, because, there are consequences if he does. And Raby Baby knows the time schedule of the railway, and knows that the mail train is due soon. And so the Nightmare Critter that insulted Simon's fire breath dares him to set the mail train on fire. Simon caves in, and when the train passes halfway, he lights it on fire. The crews don't seem to notice until the guard blows his whistle to get their attention. They see the fire, and they start to panic. And that's kind of like all I feel like writing, so yeah. And the second story I have, I don't really know a good name for it, but here's the story. So Reginald is suffering from his engine failures until one day he had a major accident. A major shunting accident. It was so bad he had to go sent to the workshop to get rebuilt. And he got a new boiler. So now the water problem is now fixed. I actually do have some custom bases for it, for the railway, but I don't feel like talking anymore, so I'm just gonna put text there so you can read it. So